300,000, and I just stood there frozen, unable to move. So I really am a trust fund kid. I was starting to believe it with that in mind. I grabbed 2 more outfits, spending 38,000 total. That triggered 79 times cashback, and watching over 3 million land in the account. My sister could barely contain herself, you little punk. How dare you doubt me? I ought to smack some sense into you. Stop whining and keep spending. Meanwhile, the sales associate had pocketed 20,000 in commission today. If a few more trust fund kids like this walked through the door, a down payment on a house would be no problem at all. We finally got back home, and I couldn't wait to ask my sister what was going on. Give me the full story. How did our family end up worth billions? My sister threw her hands up. All right, I'll come clean. It's actually an inheritance from our grandpa. I tried to picture grandpa, but could only faintly recall the silhouette of a weathered old farmer, always bent over working the fields. I still couldn't connect grandpa to the idea of a billionaire. Turns out it was an inheritance. Why didn't I know about this? My sister started scrambling to make something up. Grandpa's gone anyway, and the assets would only grow over time. She needed a halfway decent excuse. It was because of grandpa's dying wish to make sure you carried on our family's values. Study hard and work hard through the tough times. They were raising you to be the heir, and that's why they never told you. But then you graduated college and couldn't even land a job. So why bother looking anymore? Just kick back and enjoy being a trust fund kid with what we're worth now. You could spend every day of your life and never run out as wild as it sounded. The logic actually held up, and I didn't know that much about grandpa's past anyway. So I had no way to poke holes in it. Maybe grandpa really was secretly loaded. I talked myself into it in about 30 seconds, alright? Since you're laying everything out. I'm done pretending too, sis. I want a massive mansion. I want a sports car. I want to travel the world. I want a bunch of girlfriends and a private jet. I want to ride in tanks and fire off machine guns. Guns, tanks, I want it all. We're rich, not raising an army, calm down. I was just messing around, sis, now. That I know the family is sitting on this kind of money. I felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. No more grinding through job interviews in the blazing heat. No more putting up with some idiot bosses, sis, let's move. Move! I pointed around our tiny place. You just laid it all out, and you expect us to stay here. This doesn't exactly match our lifestyle anymore. You adapted to being rich, real fast, huh? Well, yeah, I'm a trust fund kid now. I bet we have more than one mansion, right? Which one should we move into first? Maybe rotate one per day? My sister's head was spinning. She wanted to live in a mansion too, but they only had 3 million right now. Nowhere near enough to buy one. To get into that mansion sooner, she needed me to keep spending fast. Well, when we were little, the family actually did have several properties. They're all rented out, but one of the leases